Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters, from anime, series or movies, such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and for today I have Android 16, the exclusive version. This is box number 2 that was released at the Comic-Con events, and it comes in this brown box. I don't know why, but Android 16 always gave the impression in the anime that he was really tall, so for a tall figure this box is kind of small. I was expecting it to be bigger, but we'll see. I'm not sure what's the difference going to be between this exclusive Android 16 versus the original one that was released several years ago. Looking at the front, right there you can see the silhouette of Android 16 with the color combination of black and lime green. And you could also see the figure with some of the accessories that come with it. One thing to tell these exclusive figures from the regular figures is that the box comes in black and it usually has a silhouette of the character. So on this one you have Android 16 with the silhouette showing the highlights of black and lime green combination. Looking at the rear, it's got more pictures of the figure with him doing several poses, as well as some of the accessories that come with it. Then on the side is an overall picture of the figure, as well as a continuation of the silhouette that's shown in the front.
Let's meet our new friend.
Android 16 comes in one blister pack where you can see the whole figure with the 3 extra expressions and the extra set of hand gestures. They didn't put much stuff in this figure. Here's a quick pass at the paper instructions that come with Android 16. So right there shows you how to change the different hands, how to swap out the heads from the body as well as the hair. And then on the back it shows you how to pull out the arm for that punch attack he did, as well as a warning that some of the joints, the coloring may rub off, which is the usual warning that they put on every S.H.Figuarts now. This is the 360 of Android 16 straight out of the box. Right there you can see his red ribbon logo. One thing that I noticed right off the top is that he doesn't have much articulation in the feet, so balancing this figure is going to be quite the challenge. I believe Android 16's appearance is based off of Gero, which was the son of Doctor Gero and one of the top generals of the Red Ribbon Army. I also noticed the paint job's not that great either. It does not seem like it's painted. It seems like this is the true colors of the plastics. So it doesn't have any of that fancy glossy paint jobs or anything. This is just more of a matte color. I did see a few imperfections, especially on the cuts on the plastics. Yeah, you might be able to see some of them through the camera.
Let's see what you can do. Destroy him.
I refuse.
Alright, let's see what articulations come with Android 16. So as usual, you can turn the head around, but you cannot really do a full 360 because then you're going to be hitting the pieces on the whatever this thing's called. He does a good up. He does a good down and Oh wow, his hairpiece came out. This is how low you can put the figure for him to look up. This is how size he's going to be able to look up, which is not a whole lot. He doesn't have too much neck movement there, as you see there. I feel like I'm rocking more of the hair off the mohawk. You can do sideways. These pieces, they flex up and down. To allow you to give you movement on the shoulders. So this is the different range on the shoulder. It's got 360. .360 on the arm. As straight as it goes. So this is as more forward front as you're gonna get it. There's the elbow. The wrist, 360. Up and down. Chest movement, which is pretty good. That will give you a better ability to look up. It's got some rotation there, not a whole lot. Here's the little side pads of the armor he's wearing. That's as high as they go. He's got movement there. That's as high as the legs go. That's as high as it goes. Knee. The knee's got two sections. You could do this or you could do that before you bring it in all the way down. It's got a little bit side movement there. This as far back as it goes. You can do this as well to engage and disengage. So you bring it down, it gives you more movement. Bring it up, it locks you. Like I mentioned earlier, he doesn't have much movement down on the feet by the heels or the toes. It's got a little bit sideways, not a whole lot up and down. And then there you go for the toes. So he's very limited on the feet, so that's why I'm pretty sure it's going to be really hard to balance once we start doing some dynamic poses. Out of all the expressions, the damage expression is the only one that has the mohawk attached to it. I included the other mohawk to kind of help it stand up because without it, it would just keep flipping over because it's top heavy. The first expression is the one where he's shouting or the action. The second one is the one that is damaged, that shows the inner mechanics in the head. The third one is him smiling. Then the normal expression is the one on the right. He kind of looks kind of mad. He's got that intense look there. In this scene, I have Android 16 holding Luna. Yeah, it's a cross collab between Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. In this scene, Android 16's got the smile while he's holding Luna. This scene is inspired to show Android 16's gentle side. Every single time he was portrayed in the main series of the anime, he always had a bunch of birds and squirrels and other animals always with him, including butterflies. This is how I portrayed him being an animal-friendly android, to show his gentle side. He was one of the nicest androids, also compared to android number 8, aka Ader, as little Goku gave them that name. His personality reflects that of Android 8 as well, of being a kind android. One thing I would have liked to have seen would have been some accessories, like maybe have some of the animals that would attach to his body as he was portrayed in the anime, or have something else. I would have loved to have seen more from Android 16 in the anime. For example, him coming back in Dragon Ball Super. For example, how they brought Android 17 back for Dragon Ball GT, then again in Dragon Ball Super, and also how they kept Android 18 as a main character since she ended up with Current. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video.
Blasters, fire!
In this scene, I have Android 18 with the action expression letting off an energy blast off his left arm. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. It's interesting because no one thought Android 16 was really strong, especially Android 17. So when he showed up with amazing gadgets, for example, the energy blast straight out of his arms, like an arm cannon, he was really surprising everyone, including Cell. They were all watching him fight Cell in shock. You could always see it in the characters' faces. This is when Android 17 knew that 16 was stronger than him.
I'm telling you, 16, you are truly state of the art.
It seems that the script was different for Android 16 between Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Z Kai. In Dragon Ball Z, he sounded more like an android, outdated machine, where in Dragon Ball Z Kai, he sounded more human. Let me know in the comments which Android 16 you prefer, the one from Dragon Ball Z or the one from Dragon Ball Z Kai. To me, even though he sounded like an old machine in Dragon Ball Z, his lines and dialogue was a lot better in the dub version versus the Dragon Ball Z Kai dub version. Inside the arm, you can see all the details that they put for the blaster. It would have been nice if they would have put an LED effect inside of him. That would have made this figure even better. Let me know, what do you think of this Android 16 figure? In this scene, I have Android 16 recovering from a fatal blow. As you can see, he lost a portion of his head. Hopefully you can see all the details that they put in there to show the inner mechatronics inside his head. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments who is your favorite android and why. So in this scene, he's recovering and he's starting to get up. Because he's a warrior, he's a fighter, he's a strong android. I would have liked for this figure to have more articulation in the feet versus just having very limited points there. It's not very S.H.Figuarts, if you want to call it that way, since the specialty is supposed to be articulations, but here they kind of killed the articulation on his feet. It's not enough to allow him to balance himself when doing different poses that involve feet movement. It would have been nice to have seen other hand gestures, but honestly, seeing him in the anime, he was mostly very robotic with a solid expression, and his arms were always, for the most time, balled up into fists anyway. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I really don't like this expression. If I had to pick an expression, one that had the head damage, I would have liked for it to have been an action expression, to replicate the scene when he was fighting Cell right after he sucked up Android 17. In this scene, I have Android 16 giving Cell the business. Here he took a hard punch from Android 16, completely knocked him out. I gave Android 16 his normal expression where he looks really intense. Here just proves that Android 16 was one of the strongest androids from Dr. Gero, that not even selling his first form was a match for him, meaning he could have stopped both 17 and 18 if he wanted to. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Overall, the figure is nice. I would have loved to see some more improvements on the paint versus just a flat matte green. It would have been nice if they gave it a metallic type paint job on the armor that would have allowed the green to shine a little bit better than what you're seeing. So this is Dragon Ball Z March Madness, where I ended up doing Dragon Ball Z all month. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And I will see you on the next video.
By the way, I enjoyed the time we spent together. You guys are cool.